Taurus at 40. Unlocking your wealth, success, and joy. Have you ever dreamed of a life where your Taurus heart doesn't just feel stable, but truly rich, overflowing with wealth and joy at 40? I bet you have, even if it's just a quiet little wish tucked away. Well, guess what? If you're a Taurus or just love this sign, 40 isn't the end of the road, it's where your true money-making magic starts. Hi, beautiful souls, I'm Sophia, your psychologist, astrologer, and cheerleader here at Zodiac Wisdom. This is where we dig into the stars and unlock the riches inside you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share this with your friends. Let's spread the wealth vibe together. Today, I'm walking you through 4 simple, life-changing steps to unlock wealth, success, and joy as a Taurus at 40. We're talking about letting go of what's holding you back, finding your golden path, boosting your money energy, and living the rich life you deserve. Stick with me, because the end? Oh, it's the secret sauce to turning your money dreams into reality. You won't want to miss it. Stay till the finish line, because what's coming will light up your world. So, what are we waiting for? Let's dive into this prosperity party. And if something sparks you, maybe a dream of a bigger bank account or a fancy vacation, drop it in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what richness means to you. Chapter 1. Letting go to welcome wealth. Alright, my Taurus queens, let's start with something you might not expect: letting go. I know, letting go doesn't sound like the key to wealth, right? As a Taurus, you love holding on tight. You're the rock, the one who keeps things steady, whether it's your cozy home, your savings account, or even that old job you've outgrown. But here's the truth, at 40, holding on too tight can block the money floodgates from swinging wide open. Think about it. Maybe you've been clinging to a belief like, I'll never make big money, or rich people get lucky, not me. Or maybe it's a job that pays the bills but drains your soul. Those are chains, sweet friend, keeping you from the abundance you're meant for. At 40, you've got the wisdom to see what's not working and the courage to let it go. It's not about losing, it's about making room for more. More cash, more freedom, more you. Let me tell you about Jane. She's 42, a Taurus through and through, and a mom who'd been dabbling in a little side hustle selling handmade candles. For years, she told herself, this is just a hobby, it'll never be big. She was scared to let go of that small thinking, scared it'd flop, scared she'd look silly. But one day, she came to me, and we talked it out. I said, Jane, what if you let go of that fear? What if you believed your candles could light up someone's home and your bank account? She took a deep breath, ditched the doubt, and started pitching her stuff like she meant it. Guess what? Last month, she doubled her income, all because she let go of what was weighing her down. See, Taurus, you've got this earthy magic, practical, grounded, real, but sometimes, you let fear sneak in and tell you wealth is for someone else. At 40, you've lived enough to know better. You've seen hard days, paid your dues, and built a strength that's pure gold. Letting go isn't giving up, it's clearing the clutter so money can flow in like a river. Here's the thing, Kim Nu loves comfort, right? You're not about reckless risks. That's why letting go feels scary, like you're losing control. But trust me, it's the opposite. When you drop the toxic friend who drags you down, the job that underpays you, or even that nagging voice saying, not enough, you're taking control. You're saying, I deserve more, and the universe? It listens. So, here's your first step to wealth. Grab a piece of paper. Write down 3 things you're ready to let go of. Maybe it's a fear of failing, a habit of underselling yourself, or even a dusty old savings account that's not growing. Be honest. Then, here's the fun part, rip it up. Toss it. Feel that lightness? That's space for wealth to rush in. I've seen it work wonders. Take my client, Anna, 44, a freelancer who'd say yes to every low-paying gig because she was scared to lose clients. She was exhausted, barely scraping by. We sat down, and I asked, what if you let go of those cheap jobs and held out for better? She was nervous, but she did it. Within weeks, she landed a project that paid triple what she'd been making. All because she trusted there was more out there. Taurus, At 40, you're not starting over, you're leveling up. Those years of hard work? They've taught you what's worth keeping and what's gotta go. You're not rash, you're smart. You know wealth doesn't come from clinging to crumbs, it comes from opening your hands to catch the whole loaf. So, let's make a deal, this week. Pick one thing to release. Maybe it's a doubt, a draining chore, or an old story about money you've outgrown. Let it go, and watch what happens. The stars are lining up for you. And that steady Taurus strength? It's about to build you a life so rich. You'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. You've got this, my friend, wealth is knocking. And it's time to answer the door. Chapter 2. Finding your path to riches. Okay, my Taurus beauties, we've cleared some space by letting go. Now it's time to find your golden path to riches. As a Taurus, you've got a gift for building things that last. You're the one who turns a small idea into something solid, something real. But here's the catch, for years, you might have thought your path was just about staying safe, holding down a steady job. Keeping the bills paid, making sure everyone else is okay. Sound familiar? Well, at 40, it's time to flip that script. This is when you stop just surviving and start thriving, when you find the road that leads to real wealth. The kind that feels good in your soul and your wallet. Let's get real for a second. Taurus, you're amazing at sticking with things. You're patient, hardworking, and you don't quit. But sometimes, you get so comfy in that safe zone that you forget to dream bigger. Maybe you've told yourself, I'm not the type to make millions. Or, I'm fine where I am. Sweetheart, fine is nice, but rich is better, and you've got everything it takes to get there. At 40, all those years of grinding, learning, and growing, they're not random, they're your treasure map. Every skill you've picked up, every tough day you've pushed through, it's all pointing you to your money-making destiny. Take Sarah, for example. She's 45, a Taurus to her core, and spent years as a stay-at-home mom. She loved baking, pies, cookies, you name it, but always saw it as just for fun. She'd say, oh, it's nothing special, even though her friends begged for her recipes. One day, she came to me feeling stuck. Sophia, she said, I want more, but I don't know where to start. I asked her, what's the one thing you'd do all day if you could? She lit up talking about baking. So, we made a plan. She started small, selling online. Fast forward a year, she's pulling in thousands a month, shipping treats across the state. She didn't need anyone to tell her she was good enough, she knew it. And the money followed. Here's the magic of 40 for you, Taurus. It's when the dots connect. That knack for organizing, that eye for beauty, that steady hand people trust. Those aren't just quirks, they're your wealth builders. You don't need someone else's permission to turn them into gold. For years, you might have looked outside, waiting for a boss to give you a raise, or society to say you're worth it. But now, the only approval you need is yours. At 40, you've got the confidence to say, I'm valuable, and I'm ready to cash in on it. Now, I know what you're thinking, Sophia. I'm not some big risk taker, I'm a Taurus. And I get it, you're not about jumping off cliffs or betting it all on a wild idea. That's not your style, and it doesn't have to be. Your path to riches isn't flashy, it's steady, smart, and built on what you already know. Maybe you're a freelancer who's great at planning, why not charge more for that skill? Or a small business owner with a loyal customer base, how about adding one new product they'll love? You don't need to reinvent the wheel, you just need to see the value in what's already in your hands. Let's talk about value for a minute. Taurus, you're ruled by Venus, beauty, luxury, worth. You've got a natural sense for what's good, what lasts, what people want. At 40, that's your superpower. Stop underselling yourself. I've met so many Taurus women who think, oh, I can't charge that much. Or, I'll wait for someone to notice me. No, honey, you set the price. You call the shots. The world's ready to pay for what you bring. And it's time you believed it too. Here's a little story to light that fire in you. Meet Claire, 43. A Taurus who'd been running a tiny Etsy shop selling handmade scarves. She loved it but kept her prices low, barely breaking even, because she didn't think she was fancy enough to charge more. We had a heart-to-heart. And I said, Claire, your scarves are cozy gold, why not treat them like it? She raised her prices, marketed them as luxury gifts. And guess what? She sold out in a month. Now she's saving for a dream trip to Paris, all from trusting her worth. So, here's your action step. My Taurus friend, grab a notebook. Write down 3 things you're really good at. Maybe it's cooking, decorating, listening, whatever makes you you. Then ask, how can I turn this into money? Don't overthink it. If you're a whiz at organizing, offer to declutter homes for cash. Love gardening? Sell those gorgeous plants. You've got skills people will pay for. And 40's the perfect time to cash in. This isn't about starting from scratch, it's about building on what you've already got. Those years of showing up, being reliable, perfecting your craft, they're your foundation. I've seen it time and again with my clients. Like Tara, 41, who turned her knack for thrifting into a side gig reselling vintage finds. She started small, but now she's banking extra cash every week, all because she saw her talent as a ticket to riches. Taurus, you're not chasing some far-off dream, you're stepping into what's already yours. At 40, you've got the smarts to spot opportunities, the grit to make them work, and the heart to enjoy every dollar. So, don't wait for someone to hand you wealth, go find it. Pick one skill this week and test it out. Sell something, pitch something, try something. Your path to riches is waiting. And it's got your name written all over it. You're not just good, you're golden. And the world's about to see it. Chapter 3. Boosting your money energy. Alright, my Taurus stars. We've let go of the old junk and found your path to riches. Now let's talk about something exciting, your money energy. Yes, you heard me right. As a Taurus at 40, you're stepping into a time when your vibe, your inner power, can pull wealth to you like a magnet. You've always had a knack for spotting value. But now it's about tuning that gift to attract bigger opportunities, fatter paychecks, and a life that feels rich in every way. This is where your spirit wakes up and says, I'm ready for more, and I know how to get it. Taurus, you're earthy and real, but don't sleep on your intuition, it's your secret weapon. At 40, that little voice inside you isn't just a whisper anymore, it's loud, clear, and ready to guide you to the good stuff. Maybe you've felt it before, a gut feeling telling you to say no to a bad deal or yes to a new idea. That's your money energy kicking in. It's the part of you that knows what's worth your time and what's a waste. And trust me, when you listen to it, the cash starts flowing. Let me tell you about Lisa. She's 41, a Taurus freelancer who used to take every job that came her way, big, small, didn't matter. She'd say, I can't afford to be picky. But she was tired, stretched thin, and barely making ends meet. One day, we sat down, and I asked, Lisa, what does your gut say about these gigs? She admitted half of them felt off, low pay, pushy clients. I told her, start trusting that feeling, say no to what drains you, and watch what happens. She did. She turned down a couple of cheap projects. And within a month, she landed a contract triple her usual rate. Now she's got breathing room, savings, and a smile that says, I'm living better, all from boosting her money energy. Here's the deal, at 40, you've got wisdom and instinct. You've been around long enough to sense when something's a gold mine or a dud. Taurus, you're ruled by Venus, luxury, beauty, abundance, and that gives you a natural pull toward wealth. But sometimes, you let negative vibes, like doubt or burnout, block the flow. Maybe you've hung out with people who complain about money, or you've said yes to things that suck your energy dry. That stops now. At 40, you're too smart, too strong, to waste your glow on anything less than prosperous. Think of your energy like a garden, because, hello, Taurus loves growing things. If you plant seeds in good soil, water them, and keep the weeds out, you get a big, beautiful harvest. Your money energy works the same way. Feed it with positive thoughts, like, I deserve wealth, or good things are coming, and pull out the weeds. Like fear or I'm not good enough. When you protect your vibe, you start attracting clients who pay well, ideas that turn into cash, and chances that feel like winning the lottery. I've seen it happen over and over. Take my client, Emily, 42, a Taurus who runs a small jewelry business. She used to stress about every sale, thinking, what if no one buys? That worry was like a dark cloud over her energy. We worked together, and I said, Emily, imagine your jewelry bringing joy and money every day. Feel it, She started picturing success instead of failure. And soon, her orders doubled. She told me, "Sophia, it's like I flipped a switch, people just show up with cash." That's the power of money energy, my friend. So, how do you boost yours? It's easier than you think. Taurus, you love simple, practical stuff, so this'll feel right at home. Every morning, take 5 minutes, yes, just 5, sit somewhere quiet, close your eyes, and picture money coming to you. See it like a stream flowing into your bank account. Your hands, your life. Feel the excitement, the relief, the yes of it. Then say out loud, "I'm open to wealth." That's it. You're planting seeds for abundance. And here's the next part. Guard your energy like it's gold. Say no to things that drag you down, cheap offers, negative chatter, endless scrolling on bad news. Surround yourself with what lifts you up, maybe a friend who cheers your wins. A playlist that makes you dance. Or a cozy corner where you dream big. You're not being picky, you're being powerful. At 40, you've earned the right to choose what feeds your wealth, not what starves it. Let me share one more story to fire you up. There's Rachel, 40, a Taurus who'd been stuck in a dead-end office job. She loved decorating but never thought it could pay. One day, she felt this pull, like her gut was screaming, "Do it." She started offering home styling on the side, trusting that nudge. A year later, she quit her job because clients were lining up, paying her double what she made before. She said, "Sophia, I didn't know I had this in me." Oh, but she did, and so do you. Taurus, your money energy isn't some woo-woo trick, it's real. And it's yours to use. At 40, you're sharper, stronger, and more in tune than ever. You don't have to chase wealth, it's already drawn to you. All you've got to do is boost that vibe and let it roll in. Try that 5-minute trick this week. Picture the cash, feel the joy, and watch the universe deliver. You're not just dreaming of riches, you're calling them home. Get ready, because your energy's about to light up your bank account like never before. Chapter 4. Living Richly Your Way. Okay, my Taurus darlings, we're at the grand finale, where it all comes together. You've let go of the baggage, found your money-making path, and boosted your energy. Now, it's time to live richly your way. As a Taurus at 40, you're not just here to stack cash in a vault, you're here to enjoy it. To build a life that feels full, lush, and oh so good. This is where you stop living for everyone else and start savoring the wealth you've earned, without apologies, without guilt, and definitely without loneliness. Taurus, you're the queen of comfort. You love a soft blanket, a warm meal, a home that feels like a hug. But sometimes, you've put that love on hold, maybe for your family, your job, or just because you thought rich was for other people. At 40, that changes. This is your season to say, "I deserve this," and mean it. Wealth isn't just numbers in your bank, it's freedom, joy, and living true to your big, beautiful Taurus heart. You don't have to wait for permission, you get to define what rich looks like for you. Let me tell you about Maria. She's 43, a Taurus with a small online shop selling handmade soaps. For years, she poured every penny back into the business or her kids, thinking, "I'll treat myself later." But later never came. She was too busy being the rock for everyone else. One day, she came to me exhausted, saying, "Sophia, I want to feel rich, not just scrape by." I asked, "What's one thing you've always wanted?" She grinned and said, "A little house by the lake." So, she started saving a chunk of her profits, not all, just some, and last year, she bought that house. She told me, "I wake up every day feeling like a millionaire, even if I'm not one yet." That's living richly, Taurus style. Here's the thing, at 40, you've got this amazing gift, you're not afraid of being alone anymore. Younger you might have worried about what people think or felt empty without a crowd. But now, you've learned solitude is your power spot. It's where you dream up your next big win, where you recharge, where you figure out what you want, not what the world expects. And guess what? That quiet time isn't lonely, it's luxurious. It's you, a cup of coffee, and a vision of the rich life you're building. I know Taurus loves company, family, friends, that cozy dinner table vibe. But living richly doesn't mean shutting them out, it means putting yourself first so you can give from a full cup. Maybe it's saying no to extra chores so you can work on your side hustle. Or treating yourself to something small, a new dress, a fancy dinner, without feeling selfish. You're not alone in this, you're just leading the way. Showing everyone how abundance looks when it's yours to shape. Let's talk about shaping it. Taurus, you've got taste. Venus gives you that eye for quality. At 40, you know a good investment from a cheap fix. Maybe your rich life is a bigger home, a business that runs itself, or a vacation you've always dreamed of. Whatever it is, you don't have to follow someone else's rules. I've seen Taurus women do it their way and win big. Like Jenna, 44, who turned her love of gardening into a plant shop. She didn't go corporate, she kept it small, personal, and hers. Now she's got a steady income and a backyard full of flowers she loves. That's wealth on her terms. So, here's your step to start living richly. Make a me day every month. Block it off, one day where it's all about you. No guilt, no excuses. Maybe you spend it browsing houses online, sipping wine and dreaming, or you take a little cash from your earnings and buy something that makes you smile, a candle, a book, a treat. Start small if you want, Maria did, with a $20 soap splurge, and watch how it grows. That's you planting seeds for a rich life. Taurus style, steady, sweet, and yours. I've watched this work magic. Take Carla, 40, a freelancer who always put her clients first. She'd skip breaks, undersell her rates, and save nothing for herself. We talked, and I said, Carla, what if you lived like you're worth it? She started carving out time, half a day a week, to pitch bigger projects and enjoy her earnings. Last month, she took her first real vacation in years, all paid for with cash she'd earned living her way. She said, Sophia, I feel rich, and it's not just the money. Taurus, at 40, you're not chasing someone else's dream, you're crafting your own. You've got the strength to set boundaries, the smarts to grow your wealth, and the soul to enjoy every second of it. That fear of being alone? It's gone. You're not lonely, you're free. Free to sip coffee in peace. Free to stack your savings. Free to say, this is my rich life. And I love it. So, try it this week, one little treat. One quiet moment. One step toward your version of rich. Maybe it's a new purse, a savings goal, or just saying no to something that doesn't pay off. You're not waiting for wealth to find you, you're living it now. At 40, you've earned this, my Taurus friend. Your rich life isn't a maybe, it's a yes. And it starts today. Go shine, because the best is already yours. Well, my Taurus friends, we've just walked through an amazing journey together. We've talked about letting go to welcome wealth, finding your own path to riches, boosting that money energy, and, my favorite, living richly your way. These aren't just ideas, they're your keys to a life overflowing with success, joy, and yes, plenty of cash. At 40, this isn't the end, it's your big, beautiful beginning. I want you to know something. You, my Taurus queens, are pure gold. You've got this incredible strength, steady, warm, unstoppable, and a heart that deserves every bit of abundance coming your way. I'm so proud of you for being here, for dreaming bigger, for believing you're worth a rich life. You're not just watching this, you're stepping into it. And that takes guts and grace. I see you, and you're shining. Now, let's chat. What hit home for you today? Is it that dream of a fatter bank account? A business that pays off? Or maybe a little treat you're ready to give yourself? Drop it in the comments below. I'm dying to hear your big wealth wishes. What's one thing from this that made you think, yes, that's me? Share it with me. I love connecting with you. If you're a Taurus, or even if you're just curious about this amazing sign, stick with me on this ride. Zodiac Wisdom is your home for turning star secrets into real-life wins. We've only scratched the surface. Next time, we might dive into how Taurus can double their savings, or maybe unlock love and money combos that'll blow your mind. This is our journey together. And trust me, the richest chapters are still ahead. Let's keep growing this wealth party. Here's your takeaway, my stars. You're made for more money, more freedom, more happiness. Age 40 isn't a limit, it's your launchpad. So, go out there this week, let go of one doubt. Take one step toward your riches, and live a little richer. Even if it's just a coffee in peace. You've got the power, the heart, and the stars on your side. Keep dreaming big, my Taurus treasures, you're wealthy. Wonderful life is calling, and it's yours to claim.